Hi, I'm Linh, and I'm recently completed the IELTS computer test at IDB Hanoi, and I received a score of 7.5. So in this video, I will share with you guys how the IELTS test is operated on the computer and the comparison between the paper-based test and the computer-based test. So without further ado, let's get started. Computer-based test will be held on a fixed date. So you will take turns taking the IELTS listening, IELTS writing, IELTS reading on the computer. So first of all, let's talk about some general information. So firstly, the test will be automatically saved. So you don't need to be worried about forgetting to submit the test, especially for test takers who have a goldfish brain like me. Secondly, when nearly running out time, like 10 or 5 minutes, the clock at the top of the screen will turn red and flash. Furthermore, you can change the screen setting, for example, like text size, color, volume, etc. While listening test, you will have 2 minutes at the end of the test to check all the answers, and remember to use the scroll bar to see all the questions, avoiding the missing answer. So back in that time when I took the listening test, I was so nervous. So I didn't scroll down all the questions to view. So I assumed it was finished. As a consequence, so I had to listen while reading the question. Another tip I use is to take advantage of the time when the test is being explained to go through all the questions and highlight the keywords. So you can also use the navigation bar at the bottom of the screen to move from one question to another, as well as to change and review the answer if you want. Regarding reading tests, the screen interface will be divided into 2 parts. The texts are on the left and the questions are on the right. For me, I will read the question first and then scan to find the information in the text. So if you wish to highlight or note information, the left click and drag the cursor over the section. Then the highlight and note option will appear. But select what you opt for. For the writing test, the answer also will be saved automatically when you type in the gap. And you can see how many words you have written on the screen. You're free to do which part to do first. So when I took the writing test, I did the part 2 before part 1 since I was not confident with the diagram task. So right now I'm at IELTS Fighter tượng GIY, where you can take both high-quality mock test and actual test. So remember to check it out. So there are several differences worth mentioning. If you take the IELTS test on the computer, the questions are shown on the screen and the answers are submitted using a keyboard and a mouse. Meanwhile, you will use question papers and answer sheets for 3 parts when you take part in a paper-delivered exam. In the computer-based test, you will type directly into the computer and have 2 minutes to check again. But in the paper-based test, you have 10 minutes to transfer your answer to the answer sheet. For me, I chose the computer-based test because I could receive the result in 3 to 5 days. Like in the case of paper-based test, it will take more time, like probably over 13 days. If you are familiar with typing or focus more when taking the IELTS test on paper, so you should go for the paper-based test. So if you make your mind to take the IELTS computer-based test, you can consider a mock test and actual test site of IELTS Fighter, located at 214 tượng GIY. And in case you are an IELTS Fighter student, you can be subsidized for test fee. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and good luck with your study and goodbye!
IELTS Fighter, vì 1 triệu người Việt đạt 6.5 IELTS.